Good morning, family. Good morning, family. I'm, I think I'm live. I'm live, right? Looks like I'm live. I'm just checking my, cause I project from my phone and I project it to my TV, so I'm just making sure. What's up, family? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, August the 2nd. As you know, as we have been told. My aunt always says that. She always says happy whatever day it is. Whatever day it is of the week. Alright, family. So yeah, I'm back at it. Because I'm a student and I speak through my African ancestors, because they speak to me. They speak to y'all too. You know, you just gotta hear them out. You gotta hear them. You gotta tune in. I just came from outside. I was trying to sun gaze, which is sun gaze, and you can look it up. Staring into the sun before it always rises. You know, if you stare into the sun, if you got melanin and you stare into the sun will just download information, because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Those radiation, those waves of information. But I went outside and all these clouds is out there, and I'm in the city, so like I really couldn't see the sun. I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I can't really sun gaze like I wanted to, but that's cool. But I still got a message that I want to present to the family. And I don't want you guys, the family, I don't want you guys to just believe anything that I'm saying. You know, I mean, a lot of times y'all don't believe shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. But if you are listening and you're in the sound of my voice, just listen objectively and then do your own research. And come to your own conclusion if what I'm saying is a fact or not. Okay? So I mean, that's all I can ask. So let me say this. This quarantine, this lockdown, it's a double-edged sword, but from a spiritual or a metaphysical standpoint, for all people, but particularly black, melanated, or people of African descent or African people, this is a good thing, because it's like this is a time where you can self-reflect. You can reflect and you can focus on self. You know, our ancestors in Kemet, they said, know thyself. They said that for a reason, because they said that for a reason. I'm not going to get into in depth why. But this is what I want to talk to you guys about on this Sunday morning. And that is melanin. Neuromelanin. Eumelanin. And I want you guys to understand that I'm not speaking my opinion. This is not some hearsay. Okay? This is science, all right? Science that I have been studying from our scholars, from my own scientific studies. I got a degree in electronics, so a lot of this information, it was like a bell went off when I started to hear it, based on like an electronic level, so to speak. So I just want y'all to understand that this is not conjecture. This is not my opinion. But don't believe me. You know, research it for yourself. All right. So here's what I'll say, family. This COVID thing, you know, people got speculations and different theories on, you know, the origin of it and all of that. But this shit is real. All right. This virus that they manufacture is real. It's taking people out, not just black people. It's taking people out, okay? Now, this is what I want to explain to you guys. Black people, melanated people in America, your melanin is your sword. Your melanin is the most powerful weapon you have against anything that the WS's can conjure up to kill you or to make you weak. Okay? Your melanin. Now, melanin people, black people, melanin is carbon. Okay? The Europeans have developed a periodic table of elements, and they call this particular composite element carbon. Okay? Now, melanin has a signature. It has a signature as far as the amount of neutrons, protons, and electrons. Meaning it has a signature genetic code. Okay? Everything, every element has a signature. Okay? Like H2O, which is water. What they say? Hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen, or something like that, right? Melanin family. Melanin is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Okay? That's the code for melanin. Now, why is this important? Why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because that syncs us with the universe, with the cosmos. Okay? There's no coincidence that when you look up in the sky at nighttime, it's a color that you think that you look at and it's black. Right? And you see stars. Okay? If you take melanin, if you take your skin, a black person, if they cut out a piece of your skin, they put it under a microscope, particularly an atomic microscope. Your skin, they will see melanin and it will be black. Black like my shirt. Black like the cosmos. It's a reason why they put 666 as the quote-unquote mark of the beast in the Bible. Okay? But I'm not going to get that deep. I'm going to stay on point. Now, this COVID thing. Black people, your defense against this COVID, because it's definitely taking black people out. Your defense is you're going to have to consume a lot of water. That's number one. Water. Melanin in water is like melanin in water is like you and your wife trying to make a child. Like, it just works. Number two, you're going to have to stay getting in that sun, because the sun is feeding you. The sun projects radiation. Radiation feeds your melanin. You see what I'm saying? That's why when we're in the sun, we just get darker. That's not a bad thing, family. That's a good thing. You see what I'm saying? We get stronger. Okay? So you got to get in that sun. Number two, you have to stop engaging or stop feeding into fear-based propaganda. Meaning like news that's talking about how they're killing us, or just anything that will create fear in your mind. You got to stop that. You got to mitigate that, because fear and melanin, fear is like kryptonite for melanin. Okay? Now, the majority of us, we have a pineal gland, which is what produces the melanin. Our pineal gland it's not functioning 100%. The majority of us. Now, Dr. Sebi was trying to get us on a diet to where as though it will be functioning more than it is, but you know they took our brother out, our ancestor out, and you know they got the fluoride in the water, in the food. The food is genetically modified and all of that. So our pineal gland is not 100%, but it's still producing melanin. You see? So with that being said, you're gonna have to change your diet. Now, me, I'm telling y'all this from experience. Me, the only thing I've had to eat in the last 3 days, I had an orange, some strawberries, and I bombed out today. I had some KFC. But I've been drinking water for the last, I probably drunk 4 gallons of water in like 48 hours. Like I boil my water, like I'm in DC, so I put the tap water, boil it. I've been drinking water like a mug. So, and what I'm saying is that what I've noticed is that when I go outside and the sun hit me and I'm walking around, I got my mask on and everything, it's just, I feel more energized. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's because of the water, and it's because I'm changing my diet. But back to the point. If you're in the sound of my voice and you understand that this is a war, this COVID shit, all of this shit is a war. You know what I'm saying? The way they slaughtering us and like literally like not giving us quote unquote justice and playing this little dumbass game, politics and all of that, that's a war. It's a spiritual war. It's a psychological war. And it's fear based. And it's to induce fear. Because like I said, family, fear for melanin is kryptonite. Okay? It's kryptonite. That's why when they kill us, if you notice when they kill us, they will keep running the story. They will even show us, like George Floyd, they showed that race soldier murdering him on camera across the globe. And they did it millions of times over. That shit was like a snuff film. And you like, hold up, how? Like, it's kids that seen that. Like, I got a little cousin that was like traumatized by that. He's like, damn, like they really did that. But they're doing it because they're inducing fear, because they know that fear debilitates melanin. If you really believe in it, it will debilitate it will debilitate melanin. Now, back to melanin and why this is so important. Family, melanin is your superpower. Okay? Every quote unquote race on this planet wants melanin. This is a fact. If they have power and influence and they've learned, meaning studied, they know the significance of melanin. In the United States, melanin, family, is worth more than gold. This is no cap, Holmes. You can look this up. Melanin, a gram of melanin is worth more than a gram of gold. This is a fact. That's not a coincidence. Now, this is what I'm saying. We are going to have to optimize. We're going to have to change our whole lifestyle, because this COVID, whatever you want to call it, this shit is designed to take a lot of us out. Not all of us, because They can't take all of us out, and they don't want to take all of us out because they need some of us to work for them, and also on another level, they wouldn't survive without us. But family, you're gonna have to change your diet. You're gonna have to change some of your behavior patterns. You got to stop watching the news. If you watch terrestrial news or news that come through on cable, whatever, family, stop immediately, because that's fear-based. That's fear-based. It's propaganda. Stop. Okay? Change your diet. Drink a lot of water, and I ain't talking about tap water. If it's filtered, perfect. You know what I'm saying? If it's alkaline, then you doing a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? When I was really doing my thing and finances was good before this COVID shit, all I was drinking was motherfucking alkaline water. And I was just watching. I could just feel my body rejuvenating itself. But family, this is what we got to do, black folks. You have to do this. And you have to try to stay away from anything that's going to induce negative thoughts. Okay? Now, people may hear me say that and be like, oh, damn, Fi, that's contradictory because you got videos and shit talking about this and the third. That's just duality. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go the whole 24 hours thinking positive, okay? But you don't want to see yourself in negative thoughts. Like you don't want to go to sleep thinking negatively about yourself, your situation, some person, that you met, whatever that did you wrong. You don't want to do that. You don't want to let negative thoughts implant your subconscious mind. And you want to change your diet and try. First of all, black folks, if y'all listening to me, do not take politics in this country seriously. It is a joke. Okay? Family, just Google Niccolo Machiavelli. Google Niccolo Machiavelli. If you are like a hip-hop head or rap head, you've heard Machiavelli from Tupac. You know what I'm saying? And you've heard that, they say Tupac faked his death because, Machiavelli faked his death or was said to fake his death. There's some truth to that. But Niccolo Machiavelli, family, his principles on how to govern a society is what the United States of America developed this whole shit on. Okay? They based it on Niccolo Machiavellian's principle. Okay? Look up the book called The Prince. Okay? In a nutshell, because I'm not going to give you guys all of it, in a nutshell, Niccolo Machiavelli understood that first of all, you got to remove a monarchy and you got to if you want to be in power over 90% of a population, you got to remove a monarchy because a monarchy creates jealousy. King, queen type shit. You know what I'm saying? That makes the people jealous. So what you got to do is remove a monarchy, but you still seek the power, but you make the people think that they have influence or control over who's in power. And how do you do that? By telling them to vote. You tell them to vote. You put people in front of them and you say, people, vote for this person. People, vote for that person. And the people will say, oh, okay, that person is saying this. And that is, in reference to what I'm going through. And then the other person is saying this. Oh, okay. And, they're telling me that if I vote for them, they'll be in office over this person to help me. So And if I don't vote for them, they won't be in office. So they have created an illusion that the people actually have some type of power, when that's false. Voting is pseudo. Voting is an opinion poll for the people who control everything to see how y'all really think. So if 40% of y'all vote Democratic, 60% of y'all vote Republican, the people who control Republicans and Democrats, they say, oh, okay, 60% are thinking like this, and then 40% is thinking like this, based on their votes. So now they know they done polled your opinion. It's an opinion poll. So now they know how to proceed to control you. That's all it is, family. Don't believe me. Just look it up. Just look it up. So, to end this, melanin, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. That's your superpower. That's your God particle. Melanin is the God particle. Scientists, European scientists that do quantum mechanics, quantum physics, you know what I'm saying? They done brought up this string theory stuff and talking about dark matter. That's melanin. Everything, it's all melanin. 666. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, huh? Facts. Talk to a European who has trouble sleeping and ask them what they take. They take artificial pills called melatonin to go to sleep, to induce sleep. It's not a coincidence, family. I love y'all. To the next one.